distant future. We packing about to hit Bermuda. If I knew you had this sense of humor, shit, I probably would've hit you sooner. But what a lovely surprise, there ain't nothing to hide. You must be coming from God, I'm really loving your vibe. Yeah, gotta get you up in this ride. Since the magazine come like this, gotta subscribe. What's going out when you posted up a pic? Was looking good, so I sent a couple gifs. Started laughing and I knew you was legit. Now I'm on my Shakespeare, got me writing you some shit. Whoever in your life, tell your boy to get it right, or else I got a poem to recite. I'm the blues in your left and the funk in your right. You can even call me brother to the night. Is it lust or it's love, y'all? Well shit, I'm taking the gloves off, cause I can't let you get away. I must be Darius Love Hall. Yeah, now y'all know how I met her. I ain't never met her, but if I'ma get on, I got a sweater. If I'ma get on, I got a sweater.
What y'all think though, man? Y'all the OG media, man. Y'all got it. Come on, let's talk about it.
Yo. Oh, they talk about the boy. All they do is talk about the boy. Yeah. I hear him. Oh, word?
Look, they want me dead. Heard some price on my head. Yeah, that's what they said. I come around and be dead. Thought you all wanted the bread, so go get the spread. You know where I be. Come and see me. See what it be. Realest nigga in my city, I keep it 103. They want me dead, heard it's a price on my head. Yeah, that's what they said. I come around and be dead. Thought they all wanted the bread. Go get the spread, you know where I be. Come and see me. See what it be. Realest nigga in my.
You already know what it is. Your boy Murder Mook, the Easy Man, Dot Marv representing, man. But right now I'm chilling with the Moan Boys and to get your bars up. Niggas know how we play, man. Get your bars up, man. Your shit on the arm, my shit, I got it. Get your bars up. Yes, sir. Yo, love, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, they talk about the boy. All they do is talk about the boy.
What up, world? We are back up in this thing, man. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute, salute, salute. As always, it's a late nighter. And just got through watching this event with my peoples, and this was day one of the Apollo card. Shouts out to Takeover Battle League. I see what y'all doing, but one thing I can say, and I must say, is this is too many battles. This was too many battles, and then it was so many battles. It was like, hey, let me sneak in one more battle. Let me sneak in Cortez versus Av, and it was. Don't get me wrong, it was some gems in this. It was some gems on this card, but at the same time, it was a lot of battles. It was a lot of battles. I'm like having shit that I got to do. I'm moving around. I got my phone. I got my laptop. I'm like, I'm off today. I don't got shit to do. Let me listen to some good battles. So, with that being said, all in all, this event, I mean, this day one was actually pretty solid. It was one battle that was actually missed. And that was the New Jersey Twerk versus A Ward. New Jersey Twerk versus A Ward, which I did want to see that battle, but I guess Twerk, man, hopefully he get his foot together. I guess he broke his foot or something happened with his foot, so he couldn't stand up and all of that stuff. So we didn't have that battle, but we did have a semi-replacement battle, which was supposed to be a surprise battle, but can't nobody in battle rap really hold water. Everybody telling everything. Everybody's going to tell every single thing. There is no surprise battles no more, because the battle rapper gonna tell his friends, and then that friend is gonna tell their friends, and everybody gonna know who's battling. But anyways, shouts out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, or as they call it now, X, because I'm old school, so it's still Twitter to me, low key. It is what it is. But shout out to y'all wherever you are. Make sure you hit that like button. Why? Because the content is dope, and I know y'all are here for the vibes. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're about to talk about it. With that being said, we start off the night with Kappo, Bravado versus Snake Eyez. Now, this battle was actually a pretty good way to start the event. I believe that like both of these gentlemen, they both did their thing to me. When I say that Snake Eyez Snake Eyes brought it, but Kappo, man, he what he does, what he does for me is he has this like swag. He has this swag, and it used to be swag and energy. Now he got swag, energy, and bars, which is super impressive. And going into this battle, I picked Snake Eyes 2-1. That was my prediction. But I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. First round, Kappo went crazy in his first round. Kappo Bravado went super crazy in his first round. Crazy to the point where, like, I'm like, damn, Snake. I'm like, Snake, you got A. And Snake actually was solid. Snake was solid, man. Because this was a good back and forth. But Kappo got that first round pretty clear to me. He got the first round pretty clear. Transitioning to the second round, Kappo Bravado, he slips up. It's kind of like I don't want to call it a choke, but he was slipping and he was, I don't know, but he kind of like jerseyed out the round. He stopped the round or whatnot. But even with him doing that, the material that Snake Eyes had in that second to me was fire. I know a lot of people give Snake Eyes they be like, oh man, you super sensitive. Niggas took your title belt, your Midnight Madness, yada yada. I get it. Because this is battle rap. This is what people are forever gonna do. They're gonna heckle them, talk about one eye and all of that. But shout out to Snake Eyes. He did his thing to me. The second round, he got the second round clear. It was 1-1 going into the third. This third round to me was extremely close. I feel like Snake Eyes rose to the occasion, and I felt like his round was super fire. But Kappo picked up exactly where he left off in the first round, and I just felt like he did a little bit more. And this was money on the floor, and since it was money on the floor, yeah, Kappo got this. He got this. Shout out to Snake Eyes, but Kappo, you stepped up, man. You proved me wrong. Sir. I just need you to do one thing, sir. I need you to remember your bars. I just need you to remember your rhymes, all 3 rounds, because I noticed that in prior battles, you do well, but then you lose yourself in your rhymes. You lose yourself in at least one round, and tonight you did that, and you got away with it. But you can't do that here. You can't just constructive criticism. You can't do this going forward. Especially, I heard what you said after the battle. You were saying, "Oh yeah, I just want to. I just love to rap, and I want to leave the game as top 5 of all time and all of that." If you're trying to aim that high and be in that top 5 discussion or whatever you're trying to get to in your career or whatever you're trying to do, you got to remember. You can't be slipping up. If you can clear somebody 30 of substance and of status like a Snake Eyes, you got to take advantage of that. But that third round was super close to me, but I still gave it to Kappo. I think Kappo had a little bit more. It was money on the floor, and he was pulling up look what I got. I got all of this monies. But all in all, like I said, 2-1 Kappo Bravado over Snake Eyes. This next battle that we have was these 2 ladies here, KCJ and J Love. This was actually pretty solid too. This was a pretty solid battle as well. But I must say, thank you for reminding me who you are, KCJ, because sometimes I forget and I don't see you battle often anymore like that. I don't see KCJ battle like that no more. I don't really see her battle too often like that. I don't see her do it much, but she reminded me of who she is. And shout out to the lovely J Love. This was a 30. Was it a body? No, it wasn't a body, but it was a pretty clear win. And what I want to say when it comes to J Love specifically, because KCJ is who she is, arguably top 10 of all time, arguably, to me. Arguably, I can't think of all the names of all the ladies in my top 10, but she can possibly be there because her resume, etc., what she has done, she's already solidified as one of the top dogs. You could say that she is one of the greatest. She got to be top 10. If you don't like her in the top 10, she can't go past 15. I don't know 15 women better than her ever. So I got to give her a props in that, but J Love, because I know this is gonna stumble upon you somehow, some way. I know this video is going to do that. If I can have you be a little bit more confident in yourself, because sometimes like today it seemed like you were like, damn, I'm going against a big dog today. I'm going against one of the legends or one of the greats in this game, and shit, like you seem like you had your pen was dope. Your pen was dope. Your projection could be better, of course. Could be better. But I just felt like how can I say this? I just felt like the confidence, I wanted to believe you. Like when you got into your third round bag, I was like, oh, okay. That third round, especially when you started talking about what you done been through and all of that stuff, I was like, yeah, talk that shit. Talk that shit. Tell us who you are. Introduce us to your story. And this is and what better platform to do that than the platform tonight, which everybody has their eyes on, because this card, both days, the cards are super crazy. But like I said, I need you to go up there. I need you to be a monster. Queen, I need you to be a monster, because KCJ, she was cruising. KCJ was cruising. Matter of fact, shout out. I'm being super rude. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Like I said, once again, salute to everybody that's watching. We have 96 people in here between all three sites. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me this evening. This won't be a super long vlog, but yeah, I appreciate y'all. And plus, I'm dolo tonight because I know all of my peoples is they sleep. Why? Because we old, nigga. We old. But shout out to Chris Whitfield. Shout out to Luke. I see you. Payday. Salute. Salute to Payday 39. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for the donation. This 2-day card is so fire, much needed. It is. The names. And today was actually even though it was long as hell, even though this card was long as hell, I ain't gonna front. It still did it. I still enjoyed myself watching it. I enjoyed myself through most of these battles. I came front. It was some good back and forths today. At the beginning of the event, it was some clears. It was clears. But then you had some gold in there too. But Payday 39, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. I appreciate you 100%, 1000% actually. But KCJ, J Love, that was a 30. That was a 30. And it wasn't no body 30 because J Love did well, but KCJ just showed levels, and you've seen the levels. And this is something that J Love is going to have to figure out as she continues her journey in battle rap, which this was a good stepping stone for her because she went up against a monster, a giant in KCJ. Next up we have J2 versus Loso. Now, I know everybody's going to be like, yo, BA, I'm not rocking with J2 because he's this and he's that. He's a part of the broke wrist mafia. We don't deal with that. This is this and this is that. I don't like this. J2 could rap, y'all. If y'all can get past, if y'all like, I'm not a homophobic dude as the masculine heterosexual man that I am. I'm not homophobic. I'm not homophobic at all because I'm comfortable within myself and I know myself. So I'm not like a lot of people are like, oh my God. Now do I like watching that shit? No, not like no. But in battle rap terms, yeah. I don't give a fuck if you can rap. I don't care who you are. If you can rap, you can rap. And this nigga J2 could rap. This nigga is nice. He's nice with rapping. Yeah, he did well. His first round, he started off, he was barring, he was performing, he was doing this and he was doing that. I was like, damn, this nigga J2, because I didn't really like his last performance that I saw versus A Ward. It was okay. It was okay. But I wasn't rocking with that performance. But this performance did well. But that nigga from Florida, that Christian nigga from Florida, Loso, that nigga, that it's like J2 set the bar. Bow. I'm gonna set the bar. And it's like Loso walked that nigga down, man. He walked that nigga down, bro. He walked that nigga down. Like I said, J2 dope all 3 rounds. Loso dope all 3 rounds. But the first 2 rounds was clear as day. The first 2 rounds, clear. He cleared. It was clear. It was clear. It was clear. Loso was talking to him. He was talking to J2 crazy. He was talking to him super crazy. Super crazy. To the point where I'm like, this nigga Loso, this nigga got it. He can do this. Like last year he had a phenomenal year. I think he beat Geechi, and he beat somebody else, another big name. I forget it was Geechi, and it was somebody else, Tay-Rock. I think he beat Geechi and Tay-Rock back to back. He had them back to back. Look at these names. I said Geechi, Gotti, and Tay-Rock. Cheeks, I see you. What up, Queen? I appreciate you for pulling up. Once again, before we get back to talking about this particular battle, make sure you hit that like button. We have 107 people in here between all 3 websites. Wherever you are, hit the like button. And if you are on X, make sure you reshare this thing. Hit the reshare button for your guy. Why not? Stop hating for what? What you hating for? No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I got you, Danny. At Danny, make sure. Okay. I see that. I'm looking at the chat, y'all. My bad. But anyways, I had this 2-1 Loso. You might be able to say this at 30. Loso definitely won the first 2 rounds clear. The third round is debatable, but I actually edged. I edged J2 on the third. I got him barely squeaking through the third. I felt like Loso kind of took his foot off the gas in the third, but I still can't take away from what J2 did. So J2 versus Loso, I got Loso 2-1. He definitely won the first 2 rounds. I don't think it's arguable. I don't think you can argue those 2 rounds. That's how powerful he was. Next up, we have Chef Trez versus Luke Castro. All right. Chef Trez versus Luke Castro. This was closer than I thought it was going to be. Shout out to Luke Castro, because I thought Chef Trez was going to go in there and smoke his boots. I didn't think this battle was going to be as close as it was. But getting into the first round, I had Chef taking the first. I had Chef taking the second, and the third. I feel like Lou took it to another place, but the first round was clear by Chef, but the second and third, you could say can go either way. Those are debatable rounds to me. I could see somebody saying Luke Castro won the second and the third. And I'm not gonna say this because I'm not gonna say this as Chef Trez was bullshit. No, Luke Castro came to play. What made this style clash so dope is both of them did exactly what they do well. Chef, off the top, random punchlines, freestyles, rebuttals, pointing out people in the crowd, talking about him as he does very, very well. Where Luke Castro is big dog, like he has. It's like entertaining, and he has energy, and he's a dope ass performer. It worked today. And yeah, I still got Chef 2. I got Chef 2-1. But all in all, this battle to me, I believe, does have replay value. And it was a really, really good back and forth. Really, really good back and forth, man. Shout out to Chef Trez, which I feel like he still doesn't get his just due yet. And he's been smoking shit, especially the last couple of years. Chef has been on fire. Salute to Luke Castro. Lou, we need more battles. We need more battles like this. We need this type of energy from you. We need this type of energy from you, sir. We do. Lou, you hit or miss all the time. You've been hit or miss for the past 5, 6 years, 7 years, actually. Damn, you've been in battle rap fucking a decade down there now. Because you came in with the Goonies and all of them back then. I know the history. I've been here, right? I've been here for a long time. But anyways, we need that energy from you. We need that energy from you. But I had Chef Trez 2-1 that battle, but like I said, highly debatable. So you can pretty much call this. You can pretty much say this one specifically was super preference. Next up, we had Paz versus Ununice. Oh my gosh, Ununice. This guy right here. This young fella right here, man, Ununice can go. Ununice can go, man. Ununice can go. I haven't seen him since Rum Nitty, which he did very, very well on the Rum Nitty. During the Rum Nitty battle, he carried that over to this battle, and he was going crazy. But that nigga Pass, Mr. AKA Passwords, from the Bay, that legend right there, he showed up today. Ununice ran into Ununice. If Ununice spit this material to damn near 90% of the culture or 85% of the culture, he probably smokes whoever. With this shit, or he gets a clear win. But when you run into a legend like Pass came to play today. But I know Pass is like this young dude is like this. I know he didn't want to get smoked by this newcomer that's been killing shit. I know he didn't want to get smoked. That's why he had to step up, because Ununice won the first round pretty clear to me. Ununice won the first round clear. Ununice first round was like, what the Pass went first, right? Pass went first, then Ununice went. When Pass went, it was like, yo, that's dope. But then when Ununice went in that first round, it was like, oh, Pass. You better step your shit up, sir. You better step your shit up. And Pass did that shit in the second round. Pass went crazy. Pass went crazy. Pass went crazy in that second round, man. The second round is debatable. It's debatable. But I edged Pass in that second. Pass was just too much. He was breaking down Ununice like he was talking about where you from, where I'm from. Like he compared, he was comparing, like we both brothers, but you a different type of brother. This is what I am, and this is what you are. This is what I project. You a nerd. Da-da-da. Like he was breaking Ununice down. Close ass round. Edge Pass. Going into that third. This is where jeez. Pass got the third too, man. Let me stop, man. Pass got the third. He got the third. This was a close round too. But Ununice was, I think he was taking a little bit long getting to the point, and he was trying to break him down, but I don't know. He didn't. It was a solid third, but Pass third was just better. It was just better to me. It was just better. So all in all, I got Pass with the second and the third. Pass, he damn near got the third clear. It comes down to the second round. The second round was close. You're gonna see some people say, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some people say, I'm pretty sure some people is gonna say that Ununice probably edged that second. But that's how close it was. This is one of them preference battles as well. This is definitely one of them preference battles as well. But I got Pass edging the second and taking the third. But shout out to Ununice, man. You got Daylight looking for you too, sir. You got Daylight looking for you. When you got somebody like Daylight looking for you and wants to battle you, yeah, you did well. You just ran into another legend today. And I think this battle does help his case, because he didn't shit the bed or nothing. He came with it. He just, like I said, if y'all don't know who Pass is, aka Mr. Passwords, hey, go look up some of his material. Go look up Pass and what he in his resume of what he's done in battle rap. Phenomenal rapper, phenomenal MC, phenomenal Mr. Animal Planet. Yes, we got our bars up, and we know our history over here. Don't hate. Don't hate. We know what's going on. But anyway, salute. Salute to Eunice. Salute to Pass. Silent battle. Silent battle. Next up, we have, let's see. Next up, we have Miss Hustle versus Real Deal. This was a really, really good battle. Real Deal was talking to Hustle. I ain't gonna front. Y'all know how much I love me some Hustle. Y'all know I love me some Hustle. Yes, I do. I love me some Hustle. I think that she's the greatest female battler of all time, arguably. I think it's her, Jazz, and Gaddis. I think those are the three top women of all time. And I feel like, low key, I feel like Coffee is up there. Coffee and E Heart, they can creep up in there too. But with that being said, he was talking to Miss Hustle like he was talking to Miss Hustle crazy. He was talking to Miss Hustle crazy. He got the first round clear. Real Deal got the first round pretty clear to me. Transitioning to the second round, I think the second and the third round were debatable. Hustle in the second, in Real Deal's second round, I feel like he was more of the same like his first, which was he was bombing on Hustle. But I feel like Hustle kind of counteracted that. So this is where I'm like looking at like I might have to watch the second round again. I might have to watch the second round again. I definitely might have to watch the second round again. 100%. Right now, I'm feeling like Real Deal edged the second, low key. Right now, I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like he edged the second. But the third round, Hustle went crazy. Hustle went crazy. I was like, where the fuck was this at the first round? But she wrote up, though. She definitely wrote up. Yeah, this is 2-1 either way. This is 2-1 either way. But it's looking like Real Deal. It's looking like Real Deal got this one, man. It's looking like he got them first two. But it all comes down to the second. Shout out to Real Deal. Shout out to Hustle. Dope back and forth. Dope back and forth. And I know Miss Hustle is coming off of a battle versus probably arguably the biggest battle of her whole entire career versus Hitman Holla, where she did work and she handled her business. A lot of people got her winning that battle. A lot of people got her losing. But a lot of people saying that she was fucking phenomenal that battle. And that battle was close to a lot of people. To me, nah, she beat Hitman to me. But that's another battle. We talked about that last week. We got our bars up over here. Yes, we do. We got our bars up. We know what we talking about. We know what we talking about. But anyways, yeah, shout out to both of them. Shout out to both of them. Good battle. Good battle. 2-1 either way. But I'm leaning towards Real Deal after the first watch. I'm leaning towards Real Deal taking the first clear and edging the second. Edging the second when Miss Hustle took the third round clear. So we had 2 clear rounds and we had 1 debatable round where both of them was talking crazy. Real Deal in the second had this angle of I heard you were a Trump supporter, and even though you were a Trump supporter, you're like you're ignorant from propaganda and this and that, and like he said, grab her by the no, I'm not. He said, I get it, Hustle. I get it, Hustle. You want to suck my He was talking greasy. That's why I say we can talk preference or we can talk whatever, but Real Deal, I think Real Deal got that second. I think he got that second. Close, very close, but I think he got that second. But with that being said, shout out to Miss Hustle. Shout out to Real Deal. Good battle. Really good battle. Good back and forth. Good back and forth. This battle wasn't one-sided to me at all. And the battles that are not one-sided are usually the best battles. So we had a surprise battle, which wasn't a surprise battle as we spoke about earlier or whatnot. And this was Cortez versus Av. Ooh-wee. Cortez versus Av. I got Av winning the first. I got Cortez. Damn. I might have a gentleman's 30. Cortez did really good this battle, but I preferred Av over Cortez. This was a gentleman's 30. I feel like if you could give Cortez a round, you can give him you can possibly give him the third. Because I liked it, his third was the round for me. He was talking in his third. Cortez was going crazy in his third, but Av, after two strong ass a strong ass first round and a strong ass second round, because I had Av going up 2-zip, and Cortez was nice. Cortez was good. I just feel like Av was better. But the third round angle that Av used on Cortez, this is why I don't. It's a gentleman's 30 for me, because that third round, like I said, Cortez went crazy. But Av used this freaking angle of, your son is locked up. Cortez, your son is locked up because you're not a good father and you misled him by rapping and talking about stuff that you ain't even like, the life that you ain't even about. You ain't about selling dope and doing all of this stuff, but your son was, and that's why he locked up, because you misled him to get locked up. While you smiling on the outside, you frowning on the inside, like Av went. And it wasn't even a super long round. But he was, the stuff that, what he was talking about, you see it on Cortez's face. Cortez was like, fuck, this nigga. Damn. Av was talking. You can say that the third round was debatable. You can say the third round is debatable. And like I said, all three rounds Cortez did well, but Av going second just counteracted him. And that third round, Cortez was talking greasy, was going crazy. But when Av used that angle, though, shut this bitch down. It shut this bitch down. When he used that angle, it changed it made me like, and I know y'all gonna be like, but it was just one angle B, but nah, like powerful. It was powerful. Like, y'all gotta see this battle. Hopefully they don't vault it. Because they say Cortez is the king of the vault. He's the vault god. That's what they say. Because most of his battles go to the vault for whatever reason. You can Smack White started a trend of vault Cortez, which is crazy. Cortez is a legend to me. He's a legend to me. Still to this day, when people be talking about Cortez, he not this, he not that, I'd be like, but he beat Hitman Holla. Let me stop. We're not talking about resumes. We're talking about this particular battle. Av, Gentleman's 30. I got Av with the Gentleman's. You could say that he probably won. He probably edged. You could say that he might. The third round is the debatable round. So if you say 2-1 that he got a round, and you said he got the third round, so be it. But what Av was talking about was super crazy. Trap Buddha, what's happening? Hope all is well, Trap. I ain't seen my guy in a minute, man. Hope all is well with you, bro. 1,000%. We had a live earlier today or earlier this morning, or was it last night? It was late as shit, but it was a pre-record. So I had people talking about salute BA, and I'm like, damn, I'm not. This is not live. So if you were watching the prediction show that we did last night or earlier this morning, depending on where you are around the world, yeah, my apologies. It was a pre-record. That's why I wasn't ignoring nobody. He said I was here the other day. I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. You acting like I go live all the time. Nah, nigga. Subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Reactions, by the way. We just hit 13,000 subscribers over there, wherever you are. Make sure you go over there on YouTube. Go to Get Your Bars Up Reactions. We jumping. But back to the battle. He said, yeah, I thought you was live. Everybody in the chat thought I was live, bro. Everybody thought I was live, but I wasn't. It was it was pre-recorded like a motherfucker. Anyways, back to it. Next up, we have Arsonal versus Marv One. I gotta, and I'm gonna need everybody to start putting respect on Marv One's name. Put some respect on his name. Marv One is a legend. He's a legend. And to me, he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. We're talking about this. This is the same guy that battled Eminem back in 2001. He battled Eminem back in 2001. He pissed Eminem off. He was going so crazy on Eminem that Eminem was like, I really gotta battle this nigga. I gotta battle this nigga. When you can piss somebody off by going so crazy, and check this out, they had other people rapping versus Eminem. It was other people rapping versus Eminem, and since it was for the movie, Eminem was just like doing like the mime, where he wasn't rapping just for the camera, whatever. But when Marv was like, yo, hey, when Marv said I put four fours to your chest like you Rick Mahorn when he went crazy. See, you got to know your history. When you in this shit, you got to know your history. But I'll give y'all the history lesson. Quick. Well, I am giving y'all this now. But when Marv said it to Eminem, he started rapping. Eminem was like, man, let me turn this fucking mic on. Let me turn this fucking mic on. He started battling him right then and there. And he arguably beat Eminem in 2001. Yeah, okay. No, B, that was 20 years ago. But my point is that nigga was battle rapping then, and fucking 24 years later, he is still winning battles. He's still winning battles 24 years later. Marv One. Shout out to Arsonal. Shouts out to Ars. I'm not gonna hate on Ars because Ars is one of my favorites. He's one of the greats too. But Marv got him today. He got Arsonal today. I felt like today Arsonal was a little flat, and I felt like he got into his bag where he was I don't know where it sounds like he was freestyling. Like Ars was trying to freestyle through like multiple different types of freestyles, and it didn't really work for me. It didn't really work. Like Mike Tyson quite night on fight night. So why you talking shit, man? I thought he loved like apparently hot. I make apparently hot, and if I hit you, then your parents get shot. Come on, ACP. You know your history. ACP, you know your history. But anyways, let me get back to it because I can fucking talk about that classic historical battle like forever because that's how fire that shit was. But Marv One did work today. I had Marv One. I had him 2-1. I felt like Arsonal was today. He got into his freestyle bag, and I felt like he got to a point where he was just rhyming words, and I liked him in his third round, but his first 2 rounds to me, he was just flat. He was flat to me. He was flat. It's like he was searching for energy. And today wasn't a disrespectful Arsonal. Arsonal didn't get super disrespectful today. It was just like words, and he was like, "What I do to you, stick the knife in you." Like he was in that bag, but he wasn't disrespectful. Ars. He was. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was trying something different today, but it seemed like he was trying something different outside of what he normally does. And I felt like he probably should have stuck with the disrespect because that's what we know him for, and that's his bread and butter. But I understand you can't be the same. You can't rap the same all the time. You have to elevate. You feel me? You have to evolve because Arsonal has been. He is the highest viewed battle rapper of all time. If you look at the numbers, and I believe he's the first battler to ever really start traveling, like getting his passport stamp, bringing battle rap, American hood battle rap all over the world. So I got to give him his props for that. And I know a lot of people are going to knock him for dropping the ball versus Murder Mook, but it's fucking Murder Mook, man. That's the logo of battle rap. It's the fucking logo of battle rap. Yeah, but he dropped the ball. He been chasing him. Yeah, you right. But Murder Mook ain't no slouch. That nigga still rapping at a high level. Still to this day as well. But anyways, shout out to Marv One. I got Marv One taking that battle 2-1. Next up, we have the least like battle of this battle right here is the worst battle of the night. This was the worst battle of the night. We have Charlie Clips versus Mike P. This battle was so bad. And y'all, if you rock with me, then you know that Charlie Clips is my favorite battle rapper of all time. He is. But me, y'all know I don't be lying, and I keep it 100. There is no biasness over here, because I know damn near all of the fucking battlers out. Like I know I didn't spoke to a lot of these niggas. Most of these battle rappers know a lot of these battle rappers. I still keep it real with them. And I know a lot of them get mad at me. They get upset. They get in their feelings. They turn into like LeBron James when you start telling, you keep it real with LeBron. LeBron getting his feelings and be like, no. I can't believe these people talk about the sport. Yeah, I keep it sport. I keep it battle rap. But a lot of niggas get mad for keeping it real. But Charlie Clips, the way he started out his first round, I was like, ooh, we might be getting something today. We might be getting something. We might be getting something today. He had this mic, like Mike Jordan, Mike Tyson, Mike Jackson. Like he had this mic scheme that I was like, oh. But right after he finished that scheme, he fell on his face. He just started freestyling, and then literally as he's rapping, his 4-bar setup that used to be fucking crazy back in the day. Mike P is literally saying his bar before he gets there. Mike P is literally like multiple bars that he said. Like the punchline, Mike P is like, oh, this is what it is. Like he's saying it. And Clips just was just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to do it this way. And Mike P, first round, it was dry. It was super dry. It was extremely dry. But he won. Mike P got the first round. He got the first round. I really want to say that, well, let me take that back. Mike P first round was not that bad. It was not that bad. But you can tell today Mike P just did not give a fuck today. All 3 rounds, he didn't give a fuck. I liked his third round. I did like his third round, though, because he was talking to Clips Soul in that third round. Mike was talking to Clips Soul in that third round. But we all lost. We all lost. Everybody. Didn't nobody win this battle, yo. Did nobody win this battle. As much as I rock with Mike P and as much as I rock with Charlie Clips, did nobody win this battle? Nah. Nobody won this shit. Fuck. I gave Mike P the first. I gave Charlie Clips the second. And then in the third, it comes down to preference. Both of them wasn't that good. But Mike P, like I said, he was saying some shit in his third. But then Charlie Clips had a dynamic side of funny jokes where he brings Cortez up and he does this like talk show like type shit. And it was funny. And it kind of made you, it's crazy because Clips is the master at making you forget that you're actually watching a battle. Like everybody was laughing through half of his round. Everybody was laughing through half of his round. And then he finished his round and everybody was like, all right, next battle, fuck it. But I didn't, overall, I didn't like it. I didn't like this battle. Mike P didn't give a fuck and Clips didn't give a fuck either. They got their bags and was like, we're here for the people. We're going to rap our 90 seconds and then we're going to get the fuck on. And yeah. I don't have too much to say about this battle. I wish I had more to say about this battle to elaborate on, but this battle was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But shout out to Charlie Clips. Shout out to Mike P. Clips. Mike P says this is his last year of Battle Rap 2. By the way, he said this is his last year. This might be. Clips. I think Clips, man. I think he need to chill. I think he need to chill. I don't think Charlie Clips. I really think he just bag chasing right now. He bag chasing. You know, I'm sure he gets requested to battle, but he's bag chasing. The display of what I saw today from Clips, it was disappointing, but then at the same time, it was like he's been doing this. I haven't seen a really good clips since Easy the Block Captain. That was the last good clips I seen. But what's helping Clips cases, this battle versus Mike P is a debatable battle. You can say Clips won this battle. You can truly say Clips won this battle. You can say he edged. You can say 2-1 either way because the battle wasn't that good. But this is how Clips has been getting away. He's been beating people. And I don't know what it is about Clips, but like he makes other people, he's been bullshitting so much, he makes other people bullshit too. And they don't even take it serious because they kind of know he ain't taking it serious. And then he'll squeeze out a win and be like, oh, yeah, I got me one. Oh, I got the edge. Yeah. Anyways. Shout out to both of them. But 2-1 either way. 2-1 either way, man. 2-1 either way. We didn't nobody win that battle, but just for technicality, I might have to edge. I might edge Mike P. I might edge Mike P. I don't know. Depends on the shit that Clips did was more entertaining though at the end. Even though Mike P was rapping, the shit that Clips did was more entertaining, but it wasn't battle rap. Shit. When somebody that you think is one of the greatest to ever do it, they start showing up and they start doing this shit, and they've been doing this shit for like the last couple of years where they have one or two like phenomenal showings and then they bullshit the rest of their showings. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. But I hate to say it, you get used to that shit. You get used to that shit. Next up, we have so this was the last battle, but we're gonna talk about this battle now because this wasn't the main event, but this was the last battle. 40 Bars versus Geechi Gotti. I feel like 40 has an amazing pen. She's a great writer. But 40 be rapping. 40 raps like she's about to forget her lines. Like she floats, she gets a little confidence, and then somebody does something, throws her off, and then she starts fighting herself. Like, I gotta remember this bar. It's like 40 bars put so much pressure on herself. And she's been doing this for years now. Like she'll have classic battles. Like I seen the John battle. I seen the Ill Will battle. These are recent. And I'm like, yeah, 40 talk. But today, she was doing what she normally does. Floating around and she's like trying to remember her shit. And she's saying to herself, I'm so annoyed. Because she's letting it's like she lets all the pressure around her get to her. And she almost choked today. 40 almost choked today, which is good because she usually does choke. She almost choked today. Almost. In the third round. Then in the first round, she cut her round short. She cut her round short in the first round. In the third round, she almost choked. The second round, she was like she's like, okay, I can't remember. I gotta remember this. And she was floating, trying to remember her bars. But the shit and the thing that's so cold about her is some of the shit that she was saying was so cold. She was talking about dropping bombs on Geechi. She was trying to break, like she was talking to Geechi, but it was so choppy to me. And like it was so non-confident until the second part of the third round. What newbie? What did he say? What newbie? Nothing's new. She's still, I like her, man. I think she's dope, man. I think like 40, I like 40. I like 40, man. I know people shit on her all the time. And as they should be shitting on her when she be fucking up. As they should. But today she did the same thing, though. It wasn't good. It wasn't that good to me. Her third round, I loved her third round though. Matter of fact, but she stumbled. She had a bad stumble where she almost lost her place in the third. But Geechi had a short third. Like it's kind of like he was like here. But I had Geechi winning the first 2 rounds pretty clear. He won the first 2 rounds pretty clear to me. He won the first 2 rounds clear. So I got Geechi 2-1. 40 just I just need her to be more confident. Like I want to see her more confident. I've seen her, and 40 bars is arguably the last woman to beat Miss Hustle. Arguably. Well, no. Well, yeah. 40 is the like on a big stage, like 40 is arguably the last woman to beat Miss Hustle. And to have that on your resume, incredible. The leopard print, the cheetah print, or whatnot, like all of that, like that's you. But I need you to be confident, man. Your name is fucking 40. Everybody knows who you are. But now it's like your name is turning into a punchline. This is why Hitman Holla last week said something about, I shouldn't have battled you, Hustle. I need a chick like 40 who like to choke all the time. Who like to do nothing but choke or whatnot, whatever Hitman said that was fire last week. This is why like, come on, your name still holds weight. And I don't know what type of memory drills or whatever. I don't know what you can do, but come on, Queen, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not like these other niggas that be simping like yeah, do what you want to do. No. We not simping over here. We gotta keep it 100. Even though you sexy, you got the sex appeal. Niggas be looking at you like you a piece of candy and all of that shit. Like that's cool. That's cool. But from the battle rap, fuck physicality. From my battle rap standpoint, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Get your bars up. Just be confident because your bars are up. But just be confident. That's it. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. As a fan of the sport, and as a battle rap analytical I just say a battle rap analytical fan as myself. That's it. I admire what you do when you get in your bag. I just need you to stay in your bag. Fuck all this other shit. Niggas, like they got niggas out here that are heckling you and doing shit on purpose just so you can choke. You've been doing this shit for so long, you should be able to, you should know how to navigate through that shit. And I feel like you still have not. And niggas are still gonna talk crazy about you. I got respect for you, but I need you to fix that. Cause Geechi was beatable today. Geechi was beatable today. 90-second rounds too. These weren't the normal 350. I mean the 330, 4 minutes. Nah, 90-second rounds. Come on. I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't. But you've made it look easy countless times. I remember when you murdered Big T. Yes, I remember that. And this is good Big T. This is Big T. So like I boom, the put peace behind your head. This is the Big T that was beating niggas. Anyways, I digress. But shout out to 40 bars. Shout out to Geechi. Geechi bullshit at this battle. Geechi bullshit at this battle, and he won. He got his bread 3-time Cody and got up out of there. But last but not least, we got Hollow the Don versus Jazz the Rapper. This was a fire battle right here. This battle right here was crazy. This was a really good Hollow today. This was a really good Jazz. Hollow and Jazz. Hold up, man. Hollow and Jazz. They put on today. Both of them. I got to watch this battle again. This battle has so much replay value to me. Jazz came out in the first because she went first. And she was fucking Hollow the Don up. And Jazz, you did your research. You did your research on Houston. You started naming Attic. You started naming Kashmir. You started naming, it was North Side. You what about the South Side? You gotta, I'm a South Sider. I got family. I rock with the North Side of H-Town. That's where I'm from. That's my home still. I don't live there no more, but I grew up there. It's my home. But you got to show the South Side love too, but you did. Longer than the Screw mixtape of the June 27th. Niggas don't know that. They don't know that. You said that for hours. I was going crazy when she was saying her H-Town. Jazz the rapper fucking Houston references, plural, was out of this world. Was out of this world. This is something that I expect from Hollow, which he did that. He pulled that card tonight, which he lived in Houston. He lived in Houston. He spent a lot of time in Houston, Texas, when he was in high school and all of that stuff. Spent a lot of time in Houston. So I expect this from him. But Jazz Houston references was super crazy. Chopped up and screwed. Like, come on, man. Jazz was going crazy today. Jazz was fucking going crazy today. But Hollow, Mr. Deninanan, though, every round to me is debatable. Every round is debatable. Hollow in the first, I edged Hollow the first round. The first round was like this. Jazz set the bar. Hollow may have rapped a little bit longer, but he walked Jazz down. And I know it's a lot of Jazz fans that's gonna be like, no, BA Jazz 30 that nigga. She killed him. No, she did not. She didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Throw that bias shit away. Keep it 100. Everybody's lost before, so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's super okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But Hollow walked Jazz down in the first round. I had Hollow edging the first round. This is our first watch because I got to watch this shit again. That's how close every single round was. The first and the third round. The first and the third round were close. Were close as hell. Hollow the Don in the second round was probably his lightest round. Jazz goes. This is when she started using them Houston references. Jazz went fucking crazy. Jazz was crazy all 3 rounds. I ain't gonna front. Jazz took the second round. Hollow had to stop in the second round where it was like, all right, kind of like, I wrote and I freestyled this round, but you got this shit. I can't wait till I get to my third round and go back to my written shit that I wrote for my third, because my third is gonna be better than my second. 1-1 going into the third. 1-1 going into the third. Jazz goes in that third round. Jazz was talking to Hollow, y'all. She was talking to Hollow. She broke down the split splash stuff, like him stealing money. I know people gonna be like, well, Mav said that, but nah, she broke it down. She explained it to Houston, like this nigga don't claim y'all. You don't. Why y'all claiming him? This nigga, first he from Florida, then he from New York, he from here, he from there. Like, come on. Like, Jazz broke Hollow down in that third round. In that third round. But then here go Hollow. Hollow breaks down. Hollow in that that third round breaks Jazz down too and starts talking about the single mothers and like the love that you got for your father that you don't got and all. He got personal. He took it to another level. Like I gotta restore order, and I gotta this is for the fathers, and this is how this is what fathers supposed to be, and mothers and Jazz. You always been average, but you've been acting like a nigga, and da 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 da. And this is how most women in today's society try to be, and they try to act like. He was saying some shit. Y'all. This is fucking fire. This is a fire battle. I don't have a winner. I just have to I have to watch the third again. Because this is preference. This was the culture won with this battle. You got vintage Hollow, and then you got Jazz showing Jazz. I feel like lately Jazz has been okay, but today, what she showed me today, she just reminded me, a person like myself. She reminded me of how fucking like she one of them ones. Like she one of them ones. Like she up there. Like if she's not number one, she ain't none. She number two. She one of them. She top two. She proved that she's a top two tonight. Yes, she did. Incredible. I don't know, y'all. I don't know who won the battle. Like this was like one of the battles where this battle I wanted to just watch. I just wanted to watch. It was I didn't do like I normally do, get the pen, get super technical, do this, do that, do that. This was just out for pure watch. I didn't write nothing down, and I'm just sitting there looking like, all right. And then the way that Jazz started, I was like, there's no way. This like Hollow ain't been that good lately. He ain't been that good to me. He has not. Hollow has not been that good to me. He just lost. The last time I seen him, he lost to Av. Av cleared Hollow. I'm like, he about to get in here. He about to talk about syrup. He about to bullshit. He about to do a lot of freestyling and all of that stuff. He's trying to mix words and remix and chopped and screwed like he always. Today Hollow had substance today. He had substance today. He had a lot of substance today. 2-1 either way. 2-1 either way. I hate disrespecting really, really dope battles. This was the best battle on the card, by the way. This battle, but it's crazy. What's dope about this particular battle is usually when you are the main events are never like, it's rare that they're the best battles on the card. Like as far as like watching. On paper, yes. That's why they're at the top of the card, right? But when you watch them, usually live events, you be like, all right, that main event was cool. This is what we're here for, but it was cool. It wasn't all of that. Or somebody get their ass whooped and all of that. No. Jazz and Hollow put on today. They put on today. I can't wait to actually watch that battle again. I'm not watching that shit tonight because when I turn this off, it's over with for me. I'm tired of shit. But both of them did very, very well. And I can't see this. And if you hear anybody, if you hear any one of these bloggers or any one of these fans say, oh, this was a Hollow with a 30 body bag or Jazz with a 30 body bag. Coming from somebody who do this shit and has been doing this shit for years, they full of shit. Well, I ain't gonna say they full of shit, but they're probably hardcore fans, probably extremely hardcore fans, and maybe pretty biased. I ain't gonna knock them and say that they don't know what the fuck they talking about because I can't tell you what your opinion is. I can't. If your opinion is your opinion is your opinion. Don't let nobody sway your opinion unless it's a wrong or right. You feel me? Like if it's something morally. But anyways, that was it. That's all I got. Day one of the Apollo card. I wish that I would have saw New Jersey Twerk versus A Ward. That's a battle that I did want to see. Hopefully Twerk gets his foot situation together. You know, hopefully that works out for him and he gets his shit together. A Ward says that he's gonna have to scrap everything that he wrote tonight, and when he sees New Jersey Twerk, he's gonna have to battle him. Have to rewrite and do a battle, schedule another battle versus him or whatnot, which I think is cool. But as far as all the other battles, solid battles, best battle of the night, the headline, Jazz versus Hollow. The worst battle of the night, Mike P versus Charlie Clips. The highs and the lows. If I had to like rank or if I had to rate this particular card, I give it a 7. I give it a 7.2 out of 10. I say 7.2 because it could be higher, but it was too many battles. It's too many battles. And tomorrow we have 10 more battles, and hopefully they don't throw in another surprise battle, because we don't need no surprise battle. The card is just as good as it's supposed to be. As it looks, it's cool. It's cool. We don't need no more extra battles. But shout out to Takeover Battle League day one. Shout out to all the battlers that we just spoke about. Man, like majority of y'all did y'all thing, and thank y'all for being entertaining today, because this could have been a long ass event with no substance as in the past. We've seen a whole bunch of cards like this where it's a lot of the names on the card look super crazy and the battles all be shitty, but not tonight. Not tonight. We only had we probably had about two out of the 12 battles that happened tonight. 2 out of the 12 battles that happened tonight were probably not it, but the rest of them were actually pretty good. Even if you did have a 30, you still at least had somebody performing at a high level. So that's all I got. That's all I got, man. Salute to we got 260 people in here right now between all 3 websites. Wherever you are, thank y'all for rocking. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow night, and maybe I might have the cavalry with me tomorrow, where we can actually talk about what's going on. Talk about what's gonna be happening. What's gonna be happening to day 2. We're gonna see what's gonna happen day 2. Anyways, peace and love. If you don't got your bars up, you can definitely hold this L. This L is not for a loss, it's for a lesson. Why? Because we stay giving them. And we up out of here, man. Make sure y'all go listen to some bumpy bars too. Let's go.
Yeah. They are not ready. Yeah. I'm saying, get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. No, get it how you get it, just don't get in my way.